the endless cycle of sin. How can I escape the traps of Satan? There's something haunting about falling into the same sin over and over again. At first, it's a small compromise. A whisper in the heart, it's just this once. But soon, once becomes often, and often becomes always. Until one day, I wake up and realize, I'm caught in a cycle. One I never meant to be in. One I no longer know how to break. Sin, shame, silence, temptation, failure, regret. A loop that tightens around the soul like a chain. I try to fight back. I make promises to God, vows to myself. But the pull is stronger than my will. And when I fall again, the voice of the enemy comes swiftly. See? You'll never change. You're too far gone. That's how the trap works. Not only does Satan tempt, he accuses. He leads me into the pit, then mocks me for being there. And in those moments, the shame becomes unbearable. So I hide, not just from others, but from God, from the very one who can heal me. But what if I've misunderstood grace? What if God isn't keeping a tally of my failures? What if he's not disgusted by my weakness, but drawn to it? Jesus came for the sick, not the healthy, for the broken, not the perfect. He knew what he was getting into when he chose me, and still, he stays. He doesn't yank me out of the cycle with force. He meets me inside it, in the middle of the mess, in the darkness I created. And from there, he says, "You are still mine. Let me help you stand again." So maybe the way out of the cycle is not through strength, but surrender. Not in trying harder, but in falling deeper into his mercy. Each time I fall, I can fall into his arms. Each time I fail, I can begin again, not in shame, but in trust. Because even if I repeat the cycle 1,000 times, God's mercy will meet me 10,000 times more. And slowly, with his help, the loop begins to weaken. The trap loses its grip. The chains grow lighter. And one day, I will look back and see, I am not where I used to be, not because I was strong, but because God never stopped coming after me. Even when I ran in circles, he ran with me, until I was ready to be free.